we have talked before, I have to be careful what I say here, but we have talked before about the problems with the reliability of the tests, and with the numbers being somewhat exaggerated according to some doctors who have reported on such. Well, the president of Tanzania, his name is John Magufuli, I believe that's how you pronounce it, he has been pretty doubtful too. He's been doubtful about just how bad the virus is, but also about the testing specifically. And so he decided to do some tests of his own. Alright, so here we are, at Al Jazeera of all places. He had his own lab tested himself. Here we go. Magufuli, who has consistently downplayed the effect of the virus, said on Sunday he had secretly had animals, fruits, and vehicle oil tested at the lab. A papaya, a quail, and a goat had been found to be positive, according to the president. Okay. Well, I can see now why he'd be so dubious about these tests. No, seriously, it was perfectly valid to do such a test if you're concerned about, the validity of the tests, or even about the safety. If you're concerned that these tests may be contaminated with the virus that they're testing for, then it's kind of prudent to do this sort of thing to protect your own people, right? And what we don't know for sure, because I've looked and it hasn't been released, the information, is where these test kits have been imported from. I have a few guesses, from China, for example, and there have been other cases of imported test kits from China being infected. How would that happen? Like, seriously, if it wasn't intentional, work with me here, how would it happen? Because I don't see it. I don't see a method in which, they did so in a benign, accidental way. Oops, now the test kits are contaminated, let me stick this thing down your throat. It seems really nefarious, and it's not the first case of it. Here we are at the Telegraph, that's over in England. They had the same thing. I think it was hundreds of thousands of them. Yeah, Britain's attempt to ramp up mass coronavirus testing has been dealt a blow after key components ordered from overseas were discovered to be contaminated with coronavirus, the Telegraph can disclose. So expect a delay on testing, yeah. There's a pattern that's beginning to build, and it's starting to look a lot more intentional than accidental at this point. It's really hard to see how this keeps occurring accidentally as is inferred. Wait, if you enjoyed that video, please remember to like and share. I can't grow without you. Also, if you want to be reliably notified of new videos, don't forget to subscribe to the newsletter. If you're able to support the production of these videos, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe at Subscribestar, or maybe get one of the healthier products, or even get some merch.